Good morning, Crypto Chaos. Good morning, good morning. Time to wake up, shake that hog. Yes, it is. Yes, it is, because it's Groundhog Day. Yes. Back again to it, guys. Yes, sir. Winning, dog, winning again. We're back to winning. Good morning, G-Dog in the house. How's it going, G-Dog? It is a quiet Friday, as it is, of course, the 4th of July extended weekend. A long holiday weekend for you guys. It is going to be, market's closed. It's going to be a really quiet day. A really quiet day. G-Dog says, you mean we're not winning? We are winning. Yes, we are. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We're going to win so much.
Last night we called for a baseline bear, and I actually said it was going to be more baseline than anything we landed. It was almost exactly on top of that target. As of course the American market is closed, which means we probably won't get a huge drop like we normally see right around 10:30, because Americans are of course not trading today. They're off enjoying their weekend. Hitting 62,000 on its head this morning. We are, yeah, we're here. We're here. We're having a little bit of a rally this morning. Seeing coins like GUE, starting to come back up after we did just hit. Was it 12 cents 2 4, 12 cents 2, 12 cents 1, and some change last night. Good place to be picking up some of this on the lows again as we attempt to get back up on the right track again for the GUE, right? The GUE. Also looking at AI too, hitting my 2.8 target. Guys, we're winning. Too much winning. I'm so tired of winning.
Win so much.
Good place, of course, here and or maybe even a little lower. From here on out, this is where you want to be accumulating GUE again. All right. Also, taking a look at some other coins. I just want to kind of rip off some of the coins I've been messing around with. Zama's also been a nice one to buy on these pullbacks. Again, it's been stuck in a very clear range. As yeah, more than likely we're gonna do something like this. We're gonna come back up, retest, and then possibly get a breakout. Again, it's more than likely gonna be something like chopping down here in the bottom of this channel for a little longer. And again, it could happen. Maybe Monday, Tuesday, maybe Wednesday, but as long as, of course, to the end of next week, maybe Friday. Again, we've seen these breakouts happen. For Zama and GUE, typically it happens on a Friday, though, or Wednesday to Friday. Again, the Wednesdays just really started the real juicy trading days. What's some other coins I've been trading here, or at least accumulating lately? Mega, I've been buying some Mega on the lows since we did see a new bottom not that long ago. So I have been buying some of this on the bottom here, as it retests over and over again, about $50 million market cap. So again, I just wanted to spend some time this morning and just kind of go over what's my game plan right now with some of these smaller market cap coins, but not like micro caps, right? Like we got the mid caps. We got coins that still have a decent narrative going into this next rally, and I think I think some of these are going to come back with a vengeance, and it's a good time to buy some of these dips too. Another one I've been playing around with. We made money one time on my channel's Patreon. Again, guys, if you're not over there, it's only $15 a month. Again, Bloomberg and the other markets are down today, so nothing really happening over there. I did have a little bit of a clip at the end of the market close today. We can get into that. But yeah, if you guys are not part of the Patreon, it's only $15 a month. And of course, you can hang out with the Chaos crew, and you'll hear about some more of these coins over there. But today I'm spending a little time just going into some of them. The other one that fell off a cliff this week is Lab, right? Some opportunities you guys are looking for possibly. Lab also breaking down underneath the trend line as well. So maybe a good time to be picking up some LAB if you like that project. Again, it's it just fell off a cliff, 50% just the other day. All right, so I do want to talk about Biconomy, which is another coin we were trading over there for a little while, for a day or two. And I was watching this, of course, completely bottom out after we did have a little bit of fun with this just a week or two ago. In the middle of the night, we just threw some money at it, and we made some money when it was trending onto the upside. But now, of course, it's trending to the downside, and it's hitting the bottom. A new bottom for the Biconomy within the last week. So I have been picking up more of this on the lows as well, as it creates a new bottom. And just a little bit, guys, just a little bit. Digging my teeth into this. I threw like $500 at it. We'll see what happens. All right. What else? Rave. That's another one we've been playing around with for a while. Kind of getting back into it as well, as it just came back from a huge rip again. And I showed you guys this on the Patreon again. I can't share too much because of what we do over there. It's kind of magic. But yeah, I did see a particular pattern that intrigued me from way back when, and we did see a correction like this as well. We get one on another rip. I think it's possible we do the same thing again. This was the big one. This was the really big one, right? Not the really, really big one, but the second big one. That yeah, I kind of copy and pasted on there. It's possible we do see something similar like the last breakout, and at least get, I don't know, a 30%, a 60%, or even a 100% move out of Rave coming back from the dead again after hitting all these new lows and getting squeezed out just last week. So I've been accumulating a little bit of that. Again, it's just like a a few $100 lottery ticket for me. It's not a big part of my portfolio. I'm not none of these coins are. They're just to play the range and make some money on the way up. All right, guys, enough of the trading nonsense. I just wanted to have a little bit of fun today since the markets are down. There really isn't too much to talk about. All right, let's get into the overall news, see what else we can dig up, and then, we'll call it a day. We're going to take a look and see what's going on with Doomberg at the end of the foreign market open. We got a little bit of this.
Well, coming up on the programme, European nations now believe that some fees to transit the Strait of Hormuz may be unavoidable. That's next.
Some fees on the trade, unavoidable. Unavoidable. What else do we have? I had something else too. The Trump administration and Lisa Cook. She's back in the headlines again. Lisa Cook. Is she cooked? I mean, she's still there. I don't know. Again, the market right now is a little quiet because there's really nothing happening in the news at all. Even in Asian news right here on the BBC, nothing really happening. In Asia and in the Middle Eastern news, really the war. Nothing's really happening in the war. The last bomb we had was at a cafe, and no one's even taking responsibility for that, which is kind of weird because that's usually their thing. But yeah, Trump accuses Iran of the ceasefire breach. That was like 7 days ago. None of this stuff is even new or breaking anyway. The Kospi had a good day last night. Again, we've been watching that a little bit more closely now since the last two trading sessions prior to yesterday were pretty negative for, again, the South Korean exchanges. And of course, chip manufacturing and technology slipped, right? So we're kind of watching that, and again, crypto is seeming to do fine this morning. Bitcoin again still trending around 62K. Let's take a look and see how the overall weather is going into July 4th. I think it's going to rain every day here here in Illinois in the windy city, but but Bitcoin is looking pretty good. It's actually looking like it's sunny, partially cloudy, and then maybe a little bit of sun coming into the next day or two. As we get approaching 62,300, we're going to see a lot more resistance as we are heading up there right now. A lot of bullish momentum coming in from the bottom. Look how much has come back to support this on the daily. That's just nuts, guys. We'll zoom on in here again. I keep the light snow line. I'm bringing this to you for free. Don't pay for what you get for free here on YouTube anyway. If it's free, it's for me. That's what I always say. All right. So yeah, overall volume is flat and dead. The markets are closed. 5 billion, to the bears and the bulls. Nothing really happening. Just a little bit of a chop. Up slowly, until we hit some of these orders that people had placed again in during the week. But yeah, the order books are looking pretty good. Either way, it's looking bullish this morning on the 1 day. It's looking bullish on the week. It's looking bullish on the monthly. A little more bullish. Not like super bullish or anything, but a little more bullish. But yeah, definitely looking at the weekly and the daily for that little bit of bullishness poking its head out for the coming weeks ahead. Again, huge buy wall right now between 61,003 and 61,006. Again, that's going to be propping us up in the weekend if we do see a clear channel and a retracement down to maybe from 62 to about 61.5, 61.3 is still, probably what we're going to see in the next. Again, it's the afternoon and on a weekday, on a weekend basically today. A lot of people are off work. So typically what we'll see is a decent run in the afternoon, a little bit of a pullback, and then in the evening see another decent run as the foreign market starts to wake up. The foreign participants start to wake up. Everything's closed tomorrow. And then we do the same thing on Sunday in a bigger way. Usually, right? And again, we'll talk about that again tonight, as we always do, show you where the likelihood of Bitcoin is likely going to go. And again, we did it again today, guys. Can't stop, won't stop winning. So tired of winning, so tired of winning. Although we were gleefully wrong yesterday. I was so happy to be wrong for one day in the second quarter, going into the second quarter, finally. All right, let's take a look and see what else we got going on in the chat. Andy, good morning, Andy. Go Gamma, Nexus pump, Nexus pumping. Really, I still got a bag of Nexus somewhere. Where is that? Where is that at right now? Oh yeah. Not too bad, not too bad. It's a little bit back from the wet work, but yeah. Nexus. Let's take a look and see what's going on. It's a slow morning, guys. It's a slow morning. Nothing really happening. Not enough chaos for me, as we normally see traditionally in the open markets. Let's take a look and see what's going on with bubbles. I'm sure we'll see some fun over here. Nexus, I believe, was in the top 300. No, top 200. No, I don't see nothing really breaking here, unless it broke into the top 100. There we go. Boom. Looks like it's in currently sitting at the top 160. So it's the top 200 right now. I should be seeing a little bit of a rip there. But yeah, we did see a 30% move on the weekly, 43% move on the day. Nice. Take some profits, guys, if you got some money rolled up in this one. Where are we at? So where the hell's Nexus? I'm here in the top 200. Shooting the top 160 right now. I don't. It's like slipping between the cracks or something. Weird. All right, let's see. Nexus. I was gonna see what the price action looks like here against the monthly, climbing back to near the price action it had during the open. So still waiting for that to hopefully break new all-time highs within the next few weeks, maybe. All right. Anything else happening? Gwei still holding monthly gains. I guess we'll get into the overall rip, the rigmarole roll. All right, guys. Let's start with overall sentiment, as we normally do. Fear and greed index going into the weekend now. Extended weekend still sitting at fear, 32 for the traditional markets, 1 point higher than yesterday. We started again 32. Looking at crypto fear and greed, because we do not sleep here. Still sitting at 21, 22. It's about the same we saw last night. And then we have the Dixie still holding about 100. And some change, 100.82. Slipped a little bit yesterday. Again, Brent crude coming down, WTI coming down, oil coming down. So yeah, the Dixie also coming down a little bit with that. Speaking of which, let's see how much did Brent fall. Before we get into bubbles. Brent chart. What the hell? Just give me a chart, damn it. 71, 72 right now on Brent. We did see a low 70 flat. And WTI, I think, finally broke 70 yesterday. WTI, oil chart. Isn't it annoying, guys? You gotta look at all these things now. I remember when I got into crypto, it was just nothing but up on assets. You didn't have to worry about freaking oil. $68 on Brent. I mean on WTI, West Texas. Yeah, we're looking at maybe we saw a low earlier on the week, about 68, almost flat, getting over a bounce now after yesterday. No, today is the 3rd. Yeah, after today's little bounce there. All right, guys, and of course you can join the Chaos Crew. It's only $15 a month if you want to hang out with me and the Chaos Crew and talk about all those coins I mentioned at the beginning of my live stream. Jeez. Buying some of these coins on the lows in the bear market, making money in the bear market, guys. Making money in the bear market. All right. Yeah. So nothing really happening, guys. Nothing really happening. Yeah. That Lisa Cook is cooked. We're gonna get into bubbles now. The bubbles. There's Nexus. Now it shows up here on the day on the top 200. Let's get into it. Top 100 coins right now. Yes, right here. LAB down 20% again. Still pulling back a little bit more. 60% here on the week, 56% on the month. Again, shout out to Strawberry Dragons for picking out this one. Again, on the lows. Best time you want to buy any asset is on the lows. Good pullback there for LAB. Taking a look at assets that are oversold right now. Not many other than that. That's about it. LAB down 61% on the week. The only oversold asset now. And then we're looking into the monthly, and we have 2, 3, the same 2 or 3 I mentioned yesterday. Meme Core down 53% on the month. VVV Venice down 33% on the month, and LAB 56% on the month. Near Protocol still holding 31% down, and that's even after it's a little bit of a rip in the last few days. So yeah, guys, where is the bottom? Are we near the bottom? I believe we're still near the bottom. I think anywhere near 60K is the bottom. 58, 59, 61, 62. We are near the bottom, right? We are at the bottom. This has got to be getting close to being done now, especially if the war just ends in the next week or month. We'll see. Looking at the year. I never do this, but Zcash is still ripping on the year, 1,000% up. Meme Course still, even after the huge pullback, still up 2,600, the most, of course, overbought asset on the year. Graham, this was, of course, Toncoin, rebranded. So this one, I don't think you can count any of this. I think they just made a new token, and yeah, they transferred all the capital. So I don't think you can count any of that, to be honest, in my opinion. All right, looking at top 100, doing the same thing here on the day. RIF is up 27%, ripping, should be called rip. riffing, I guess, into the top 200 today. Right now sitting at 184, up 35 points in rank. Let's take a look and see what riff is, as it just entered the top 200. Okay, we normally do this every single time something new enters our radar. Riff, the root stock infrastructure, really big ass name. Foundation? I don't know. All right. So RIF, RIF, market cap sitting at 122 million, just ripping into it. Of course, the top 200. Unlocked market cap right now sitting at 123 million. So yeah, it's about, the market cap is 122. Token supply is totally in circulation. I do like that. This thing can continue to rip because of that. Be looking at a pullback if you're interested in buying some of this asset. Let's take a look and see a little bit what it is. It is of course an Ethereum contract. RIF RIF is designed to scale and accelerate the adoption of a root stock. Bitcoin's DeFi layer through community incentives, infrastructure, interoperability. RIF is the easiest way to anyone to shape and share in the success of Bitcoin DeFi. RIF powers the community rewards, governance, and grants. Rootstock Collective, the home of a community on a Rootstock. RIF underpins key infrastructure powering Bitcoin DeFi on Rootstock, including the USD RIF, a censorship-resistant stablecoin, and RNS for simplifying the wallet address, as well as a developer tools. RIF gives a wider world of World Web 3 exposure and the success of Bitcoin DeFi on Rootstock through availability on the top exchanges, leading chains, and largest dApps. Let's take a look and see if their website looks like. Growing the Bitcoin economy with RIF. Shape the future of Bitcoin DeFi. Build, earn, and win Rootstock. And again, this is generally either their website looks like today. And then last question I have would be, how old is this project? Damn, we are going back to beginning of this year. Come on, give me the monthly. We go all the way back to 2019. Damn, 2019. I've never even heard of this damn thing. 2021, it got as high as 46 cents. Right now it's trading for about 12 cents. What was the market cap for that back then? And again, the token supply is a lot. It's totally in circulation right now. In 2021, the token supply, the overall market cap was 330 million. Damn. It could probably see quite a lot more than that at 330 million. I mean, the overall market cap right now, I have to do a little more digging, but it's not bad. It's not bad. All right. Deserved, well deserved on that RIF rip today into the top 200, in my opinion, for just by looking at the tokenomics of that coin. Briefly, looking at Velvet, the only thing oversold here on the day, 17% off on Velvet, continuing sell off, and again 34% on the weekly, still oversold, one of the most oversold on the week. With Kite and BTW, the only 3 assets oversold on the weekly, and the monthly. This is starting to dry up, guys. It's starting to dry up. There was at the beginning of the week, there was 20, 30 coins oversold here, and now there's 6. Yeah, oversold, of course, is drying up, guys. The blood is going away. I want more blood, and it's all going away. You can't drink all the blood if it's all gone. Chili's, Humanity Token, Kite, Falcon Finance, Pyverse. Some of these are the same coins we normally rattle off anyway. I think that is it. That's the only oversold assets we have right now in the monthly. There's 4 of them. That's it. 4 of them in the top 200. About, what, 2 of them in the top 100? One of them? There's 1 of them in the top 100. What was it? It's just LAB, yeah. It's probably just LAB. And, oh no, there's 3. There's 3. BBV, and Memecore. Yeah, remember guys when Cardano was like 50% off, 60% off on the month? Where is it now? Where is it now? Only 20. Only 20%. Only 20%. Ripping like a madman. All right, guys, let's get back in the chat, catch up with you guys, and then, yeah, we're going to see if we can get in some crypto news we have not covered yet. Odds are we're probably just going to be, rattling off a little bit of what happened last week and just, getting you guys up to date if you haven't heard. Let's see what's going on. Nick Lovett says, Jensen coming close to my buy targets. It already hit some of my buy targets because we called for a pullback to 2.8. Yes, we did. Call for 2.8. And if you had your orders in there, guys, you could have bought it almost at 2.8 flat. You would have got your orders in there. It hit exactly right on top of my target. Again, this is the beginning of the fair value zone, in my opinion. You can still see lower prices on Jensen AI. And again, we just made a huge amount of money on this just the other day. If you were not part of the Chaos crew, I don't know what to tell you. We just made a 100% move on Jensen within the last few days. Andy says, go Gamma. Yes, Metaplex. Andy's talking about Metaplex. Both listed this morning, South Korean exchanges. Metaplex. We can take a look at that for Andy as well. See what's going on with that coin. There's too many coins, too many coins, too many coins. Too many ways to make money. Don't you love that when there's too many ways to make money? All right, so yeah, it looks like it has a listing on Coinbase now. Take a look at that as it just ripped. Again, guys, don't buy the tops. I'll wait for the pullbacks on these coins. There's plenty of other coins. If you miss out on one, it's not a big deal. All right, looking at 3 cents 5.9 right now on Metaplex. Of course, a huge rip here, 96% on its open. On I'm assuming it's listings out in the last 24 hours in South Korea. We've seen a similar thing too with when AI also got those listings, and so did Zama and Gwei. This year's been a lot of price action accumulated, and due to the listings in South Korea, they are aggressive buyers of new trending coins. Let's see what else we have. Andy says both listed this morning, South Korean exchanges on that particular one, Metaplex. Good morning, Chaos. Good morning, Strawberry Dragons. Good morning. Good morning. Hope you guys are enjoying your extended weekend. If not, I'm here to at least help you out, get through your morning in the office today. Let's see. Nick Lovett says, is moving decent up 10%? Yes, up 10%. Hashy Dragon, good morning as well. Good morning, Hashy Dragon. Good morning. All right, let's see. Some of the biggest movers we have this morning are Gwei. I just deleted my chart. Oh my god. Oh my god. I gotta go find it again. It's probably this one. All right. Yes, sir. We did see Gwei move up another 11-12% this morning. Another breakout. If you were buying it on the trend line, you did pretty well. If you bought it at 123, you're up already about 10-15%, 12-15% on the Gwei. It's a good day for Gwei. But it's a lot more to go, to come around to this. Again, the next I think we zoom out, we can still see a bit of a megaphone pattern. Yes, we do. And we could go as high as maybe 18-20 cents into the weekend. Gwei likes to run during the weekends too. We've seen most of these peaks happen during the weekends. This one happened during Sunday, Monday right here. The last really big one that we made a ton of money on, and the one before that we made a bunch of money on happened at the start, or they finished in the weekend. It started on a weekend and ended on another weekend on Gwei. So again, I guess my experience with Gwei is maybe don't sell your entire bag too early, because I caught this peak. And I missed out on this peak last time. All right. But again, I've been trading this coin for a long time. So there's plenty of money to be made with Gwei. And it's going to do well over time as well, because it has long long-term mechanisms in play for profit. They just locked up a whole bunch of coins. They're issuing airdrops to people, and they're incentivizing people to hold longer. Yeah, of course, as it grows with Ethereum, it's going to grow in terms of market cap and, of course, in price action as well. So very happy with Gwei. I do want to hold a long-term bag. I just loaded up again on these lows. Again, last time we did this, we made an F ton of money, right? 150% on the last one, 130% if you caught the top. I didn't catch the top on the last one, on the last one, but the last one I did, which made us a ton of money. 150% up on Gwei if you caught that from the bottom to the top. Do love me some more Gwei. Good morning, guys. Good morning. 62,500 Bitcoin today. Hashy Dragon. Yes, we are back. We are back, baby. We're back. Yes, sir. And if you count the Binance, Binance Premium, it's been sitting at 60,000 or 62,000 for a long time. I like this little cup and handle that's forming too here, reaching on the 1 hour. You can see it in the smaller time frames as well. Looks like it wants to keep on going. The order books are hitting resistance right now, though, as I showed you guys. 62,000 is going to be a little bit of a headache. But once we do get through that, 62.3, 62.6, again 62.8, that 63 is not that far away. It's just not. But they're going to be hit with resistance, of course, when we get back up there. As per usual, yeah, the next big target is going to be 63.3, 63.8, 63.8 right back here. All right. Anything else going on, guys? So we had a really good breakout in the last 24 hours as well, following Bitcoin, doing the same thing pretty much. I like a lot of these coins right now. Ethereum, look at this, reaching as well. A lot of these coins in bull flags today on a weekend. I think it's overall, well, for Americans, a lot of people are off today. And of course, the stock market is closed, so less of pressure of the stock market, of course, manipulating Bitcoin to the downside, as we would have already probably seen a pullback already. All right. Anything else happening, guys? I think that's about it. Again, not financial advice, but again, most of the opportunities are gone either way. It's pretty clear to see that.
I'd buy that for $1.
That's what I buy for $1. Yeah, mostly just AI right now, to be honest. That's all I'm really picking up. I'm waiting for a little more pain. I just bought another, I don't know, 10,000, 20,000. I think I just, 50,000 between now and when we pull back already. I'll buy another 100,000 or 200,000 coins if we do break back down to about 25 or lower. All right, that's kind of my play, but there's no guarantees we're going to go back down that low. Depends on how, again, chips, AI, and all those things. Of course, technology stocks possibly rebound next week. If not, then yeah, maybe we'll see a little bit lower. All right, let's get back to it. Anything else happening? I guess we can do some doom scrolling, see if we can find any more breaking news in crypto. Again, the rest of the world is still active and trading as of the last 12 hours. Upbit says it's only expressed interest in future OUSD, and again, a lot of people are moving away from Circle. Stan Chart joins ESMA, and a lot of people are moving away from Tether too, because they're kind of getting pushed out of Europe with the whole MiCA licensing thing. Zcash Ironwood upgrade faces possible delay. Defendant files for dismiss the New York. Man, this news sucks. India's central bank revised push to isolate banks from crypto. Okay. The Indian Central Bank reported urged lawmakers to keep banks insulated from crypto and private stablecoins while preserving room for regulated tokenization. The Reserve Bank of India reportedly backed a containment strategy for digital assets to shield banks and other financial institutions from exposure to crypto and privately issued stablecoins, as lawmakers prepare to report on the country's digital asset policy. According to a report of the Economic Times, RBI Deputy Governor Rohit Jain and Executive Director P. Vasavadin presented the central bank's position in the Parliamentary Standing Committee on Finance on Thursday. On the background note submitted to the panel, the RBI reportedly prohibition remained reorganized policy option recommended preventing the use of crypto in payments and settlements while restricting banking sector exposure. All right, so they're just trying to keep everything separated. All right, what else we have? Irish authorities seize another 500 Bitcoin, bringing the 2026 total to 1,500. Again, I don't know if they have this in play the same way we do in America. I know other countries have, but yeah, the seized assets typically are not, held by these nations. We just saw Germany sell off a F ton a few years ago. And then I know like some of the Bitcoiners were trolling them and sending them some free sats that were inscribed like "Have fun staying poor." All right. U.S. dominates Polygon market political bets despite GeoBlock. Teen scattered spider. What? Suspect extradited to U.S. over 8 million crypto. There's a lot of crypto crime, but no real crypto news here. Yeah. All right, let's move on. How about cryptonews.net, see if anything else breaking over here. JP Morgan says strategies Bitcoin sales policy adds two-way risk to crypto markets. That's days old now. Are Bitcoin's worst days behind us? Analysis says yes, and shares its expectations. An opinion piece. Again, the bottom is in. We're near the bottom. Again, my opinion is anywhere near 60K, we're near the bottom. That's my opinion. Trump says there's nothing wrong with the family's crypto windfall. That came out 2 hours ago. I saw a similar headline this morning as well on CNBC. Trump defends business dealings, his children, in an exclusive CNBC interview. So that's probably what that's pertaining to there. Again, nothing news. All right. Anything else we can dig in? Anti-crypto activist Peter Schiff harshly criticizes Donald Trump's meme coins. That's still in the spotlight from that last interview. There's just nothing today, guys. There's nothing. Bitcoin jumped towards 62K. What could carry it to 70,000? I mean, just existing in July could carry it to 70,000. Andrew Tate dumps 650 million Tate tokens despite the Diamond Hands vow. Yeah, he's a piece of shit.
What are you, stupid?
Who's buying Tate tokens? What the hell's wrong with people? Crypto positive June. Average masked and an 82% decline across top assets in our space. It's usually when we start to see the bottom when most of the altcoins are at 80-90%. Bitcoin again only about 50% down from the all-time high. I think that's pretty much where we're going to see the diminished not returns, the diminished losses. As over time, of course, with the adoption curve, we're going to see diminished gains and diminished losses in our space. All right, I think that's it. There's just really nothing going on, guys. I'm gonna do one more check-in on crypto Cointelegraph. We'll get into some doom scrolling on X, catch up with you guys in the chat, and then there's really nothing else to cover. I wish there was more, guys. I wanted more chaos. I didn't want the stock market to be closed today. But we do what we do. Uppit says it only expressed interest in future USD. I think I already went over Cointelegraph this morning, actually. Doom scrolling we come. Let's check with you back in the chat real quick. 62,125 on Bitcoin, still trying to break out. 62.3 is its next target, and bears are it's bouncing off the bears right now, attempting to hold us back from there. Hello Chaos, good morning. 62,500 Bitcoin today. Yes, Cliff is also here. How's it going? Who's buying the Tate tokens? The Tate, that is. Yeah, Cliff. Oh man, you cracked me up yesterday with all of those digital, we're going digital, only digital memes are going on right now. Everyone making fun of Sony, of course, not doing any more physical discs in the for the next console. Well, they'll be like 2028, 2030 though. I mean, we got time. All right. Let's take a look and see what are we doing in crypto Twitter. Michael Saylor post 30 minutes ago. Bitcoin's future is shaped by dynamic consensus among nodes, miners, and holders. Influences weighted by power. Nodes by transaction power. Miners by computer power. Holders by economic power. Protocol changes prevail when validation, security, and capital align. Again, BTC. Again, he's still, blowing the horn this morning. Huge. Trump gave an American kids $1,000 to grow up to a $500,000 by retirement. That ain't gonna matter. Kids, if they even get $500,000 by the time they get to retire, and they didn't actually invest any of their money, $500,000 in 2050, 2060 isn't gonna be worth anything. The average home is gonna be worth like $2 million by the time they retire, maybe $3 million. The average home in America is gonna be worth $1 million here by 2030. Right? I mean, 2035 maybe. But still, we're talking about maybe a $2 million home on average, and you got $500,000 retirement. That's nothing. That's gonna be nothing. A car may cost 100,000 on average by then. It's just gonna be stupid, guys. We've lost so much momentum with the dollar and the grand stage. On the grand stage. Okay, breaking Korean firms deny formally joining OpenUSD Alliance. Several Korean companies listed in USD partners say that they never officially agreed to join. Samsung Electronics said it had no official talks and no idea what role it would play. What? Okay, so apparently they have no ties to the new OpenUSD stablecoin. Okay. Okay, Saylor says the 4-year cycle is over. Michael Saylor says the Bitcoin is no longer driven by halvings. It's all driven by institutional demand. This is old. Crypto RS, this is old, my friend. You get a timestamp on this at all? No. All right. Clarity Act gains momentum with the Noble endorsement. The National Organizational Bank of Black Law. We talked about that yesterday. Black law enforcement executives endorse the Clarity Act, becoming the first major law enforcement organization to support the bill. Again, opposing Senator Elizabeth Warren's narrative that law enforcement does not agree with this, of course, bill. BlackRock warns the U.S. it could lose the crypto race. Executive in Asia will overtake America if the Clarity Act keeps stalling. And again, we shot back up to like 41 yesterday. We're still grinding to a halt here on Polymarket with the actuality of this actually happening this year, according to Polymarket Bets. Strategy MSTR CEO Bong Lee said in 10 years, Bitcoin will become the digital reserve asset of the world. It'll be important as the US dollar. All right. Anything else? It looks like Metaplanet bought another 2,800 coins yesterday. I think we covered that yesterday. Justin Bitcoin is performing the strongest it has ever done in a bear market. I agree. Because I was in 2021, 2022, 2023. That bear market was brutal, guys. We fell from 69,000 to 15K. And who was buying it at 15K? I was. I was. And I'm still here. And I'm telling you what I witnessed back then. It is similar to what we're seeing now. People calling for 10K back in 2023, 22. And saying the bottom's not in. And I'm seeing the same thing again today. And I still think the bottom is damn near 60K. 58, 59, 57, 56, whatever. The high 50s to the low 60s, I believe the bottom is in or near. Russia confirms digital ruble rollout date. Russian Central Digital Bank Olivia Nabolina said preparations for the CBDC launch are complete. Yes, your fate is now complete. Yeah, that was the digital ruble. We talked about that yesterday too. All right, anything else? I think that's it. I think we've been exhausting the news like crazy. Looks like Lepard had a new interview, or a newer interview. Lawrence Lepard, we win when our money replaces their money. Their money is evil, corrupt, planned by a bunch of central planners. They lie to us 24/7. And the credit-based monetary system that we have is not compatible with deflation. It requires inflation. The whole country has to become aware of that. And the demand that we get, of course, the aftermath, we get sounder money. Yeah, for the most part. We want to slay this fiat beast because I want to get it through this fourth turning, get back to the sound money, and I want my kids and grandkids to live in a better world. Of course, beautiful words there from Lawrence Lepard. He just wrote a new book, too.
The U.S. federal government's on an unsustainable fiscal path, and that just means that the debt is growing faster than the economy. We're borrowing from future generations.
Everybody knows, but nobody knows. The normies don't know. All right, guys. All right, with that being said, I think that's it. I think we're going to round it up, guys. If you want to, of course, catch any more, we'll be back again tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern, covering the into the weekend, right? The weekly close for Bitcoin. But nothing else, really. We're going to probably just hang out and have a good time. It might be a short one again tonight, guys. But we are going to have our Patreon live immediately after that live stream, 9:30 p.m. Of course, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, we do, of course, the Patreon lives where you guys can come out, ask your questions, learn more about crypto, and hang out with the Chaos crew. Have a good one, guys. I will see you again tomorrow. No, tonight. I got to get my shit together, guys. I need more coffee. All right, I'll see you all tonight, guys. Later. Later.
Fly me to the moon. Let me trade among the stars. Let me see
It reminds me of this song, yeah. All the poor kids with the Trump coins, they'll get 500K and they'll be poor. Oh my god! All right, guys, have a good one. Have a good one. Stay safe out there, guys. Yeah, buy some of these dips, whatever dips are left. I showed you a whole bunch this morning. We'll talk more about those tonight. Have a good one, guys. Stay safe, and later.